these classic GMO apples. These have been modified to be able to grow in any type of weather. As you can see, we're in the thick of January, and I've still got crops. It's great. I can even spray Roundup on them, and they're just as tasty. Yep. You can try one yourself.
Stay chiseled like a box of white beater box.
If you'd like. Yeah, it's crisp.
Yum!
Farmers. There's been recent controversy over the GMO practices
The GM what's?
The GMO practices to not let apples get brown when they decay. Well, what's up with that? Shouldn't you know if I see that you're growing here in January? What makes it possible to do that?
Oh, these lovely GMOs brought to us by Monsanto Co.
It tastes wonderful.
Thank you.
But I'm a little skeptical. There you go.
You know,
how do you manage to get by having to pay Monsanto each year for all your seeds?
well, the benefits are outstanding. See, I can grow my apples all year, and that really beats just growing in the springtime or the summer even.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keeps you moving. but Mr. Farmer, the pesticides to keep these apples fresh and healthy. How much money do you spend on those? Would you say?
Oh, no more than usual. And in fact, I actually saved quite a bit because these trees are Roundup ready now, and I can spray the pesticides all over them, and it won't do a darn thing.
So this is an apple tree.
That's what they tell us.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Large corporations weed out the smaller farmers, and it makes it hard for us to make a living. The seeds cost so much money that it's not stable. The three largest biotech companies own 50% of all the GMO seeds that are sold worldwide.
Good evening. Tonight we are with Mr. GMO Apple, a new recruit out of Monsanto. So, Mr. Apple, how did you come to be?
Well, at Monsanto school, I got hazed. Hazing is really bad at Monsanto, and the farmers stuck me with a lot of needles.
You know, the types of cruelties that are put into such apples nowadays is really a threat to humanity. We really should get to the core of this issue before it's too late.
Yeah.
Recent polls in Europe suggest that GMOs are becoming unfavorable, and that 70% of Europeans believe that genetically modified food is fundamentally unnatural. What does that say about Monsanto owns 87% of all genetically modified seeds. 5 other companies own the last 13%. These same 6 companies also control 74% of the agrochemical market. Therefore, when they create seeds that are resistant to herbicide, they reap the profits. Despite endless claims, no drought or flood-resistant GM crops have been brought to market. In fact, genetically modified crops fail under climate change conditions. Temperature fluctuations caused crop losses in genetically modified cotton in China. Current genetically modified crops have been developed for large-scale intensive agricultural systems dependent on heavy use of expensive chemicals, fertilizers, and fossil fuels. This exacerbates food insecurity by degrading soils, polluting water, and fueling climate change. Small farmers in developed countries often cannot afford the cost of expensive patented genetically modified seeds and pesticides.
There's no law that states that natural food has to be organic. In fact, there's actually no legal definition for natural at all. Among others, Monsanto, Grocery Manufacturers Association, and DuPont Pioneer were the largest contributors to the opposition bill. Each company spent over $3 million in funding for negative ads against I-522. The Grocery Manufacturers Association owns several subsidiaries that claim to be organic and natural. And they've also sent several letters to the Food and Drug Administration announcing their plan to petition the FDA to establish a rule allowing food made with genetically modified products to be labeled as natural.
Monsanto is taking over the world.